Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video I'm not really looking forward to, but first of all, it's my birthday. I've got presents and stuff behind me, which is why I've got you zoomed in, because I don't want to be like braggy, like I've got all these presents behind me, which obviously in no way I would do anyway, but that's why I was so zoomed in. If you can hear my stomach, I'm actually on my period. I very kindly got that 2 days before my birthday, so honestly today I just feel so ill. I tried to take some birthday photos and I just look so pregnant, like I'm so bloated. My eyes just coming off, can't wait to take them off. It took me like 3 hours to do my makeup and I'm just not feeling it. My lips are super dry at the moment and they're really sore. I feel sick anyway, so I don't know why I'm doing this video, but hey ho, my lips peeling. So today I'm going to do a say it or shot it. I don't know why I decided to do this on my own because I don't even drink, but you know, whatever, we're just going to do it. So if you saw my last one, obviously me and Josh did it together and we shotted sours, which I have got sours again today. Everyone's going to be like, you're such a pussy, but like I just don't like shots. I don't like drinking in general really, so I'm doing sours, apple and raspberry. I'm just going to switch between the two. I think they're both pretty gross. But I have also got one of these pre-mixed cocktails. Passion fruit martini from Tesco. I've got quite a few of these. I'm just going to have a few drinks tonight and some wine. I've not even tried this yet. I tried a Hawaiian daiquiri or something. It was like rum and pineapple, which was really nice, but this is vodka. Vodka and passion fruit. Oh, it does smell like a porn star. It's actually quite nice, so that's fine. So I'm going to drink that as well, and I've got a Pepsi because obviously I don't really drink, so for me this is quite tough. But I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some questions, so I've got a few of you asked some really tame questions, so I'm not going to drink for those, but a few of you asked some pretty wild ones, so yes. I'm just going to jump in. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below, and let's just get on with it. So I asked for like questions and assumptions. I'm just going to go through them as quickly as I can because I don't want it to be a super long video for you guys, but I like watching these. I find them really fun to watch. If you missed out on sending me some questions, then make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can send some in the future. So I'm just going to go from like the bottom and work my way up. There's quite a few on here. I think there's a couple repeats, so it's fine. So the first one is an assumption, and it was you were popular in school. I think I answered this before, but I wouldn't really say I was popular. I was friends with a lot of people. Like I was just one of those people that was kind of like in the middle of the popularity rank, I guess. And I was just friends with every group. That sounds kind of braggy as well, but like, yeah, I just got on with a lot of people. I wouldn't say popular, like I wasn't in the popular gang, but like I was friends with lots of people, so I guess you could say yes. Someone said you're really tall. Not really, I'm like 5'5.5" ish, so whether you're shorter than me or taller than me, it's all relative, so I'd say no. You've kissed a girl. Yes, I have kissed a girl. I've kissed like both of my best friends, or all three of my best friends, I think. Have I kissed Anna? I'm not sure. Anna, have we kissed? But yes, I have kissed a girl. I think most girls have. You smoke cigarettes. No, I have done previously. Those of you who don't know, my boyfriend Josh, he does smoke. And I did smoke socially for a while, but I just decided one day I was going to stop because it was just expensive, and I haven't smoked since like May 2019, so no. Also, I was like a menthol cigarette smoker because I don't actually like the taste of cigarettes, so they don't do those anymore in the UK, they're banned, so I wouldn't even want one now anyway. You're shy around new people. Yes and no, it depends on the situation. If I'm surrounded by people that I am really comfortable with, then generally no. Do you know what, every time I answer a question I'm going to have a little bit of this porn star one. That was 3 gulps for like all the questions I just answered. Shy around new people, yeah, again, it depends on the situation. If I'm like at a party or something, I would be nervous just because of the situation. If I was like out for dinner with 2 of my best friends and then someone else knew, one of their friends came along, I wouldn't be nervous around that. depends on the situation, depends how I'm feeling on the day. Obviously with anxiety and things like that, you never know how you're going to feel. But yeah, it depends. The next one is, have you ever done drugs? I feel like if I shot, it's obvious, but I don't really want to go into it because it's YouTube. Never done anything like hard drugs, like nothing like that, but I'm going to shot it, so I don't have to like explain it, but I'm going to have a shot for that. So I've got a shot glass. I'm going to have the apple one first. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. This takes me back to when I was like 15. I've got like this Jaeger bomb shot glass, so I'm not going to fill it because it's huge. Cheers. Oh, that was not nice. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time is the next one. I've answered this before as well, I think on one of my assumptions videos, or get to know me maybe. Honestly, I hate talking about like that far in the future. I hate even saying where I want to be in a year, because things change in life. You never know what's going to happen. Like, you could get engaged, you could get pregnant, you just don't know. That's not happening for me, but you don't know. Don't know what's happening with my job, with the economy, with coronavirus right now, probably still be in lockdown in 5 years' time. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to be happy, I guess, is what I always say. I don't really know where I'll be in 5 years' time. Hopefully happy, hopefully still doing YouTube and Instagram, still working on that, but because that's what I enjoy doing. But yeah, I can't really answer that. I guess another shot has to be done because I can't really answer it, but yeah. God. I'm doing another apple one. I'm not making it as big as last time because it was like so many gulps. I'm not gonna lie, I already feel quite sick today, so this probably isn't a good idea, but I'm having Domino's later, so that'll make up for it. The next one is, would you have a threesome? I'm pretty sure me and Josh answered this as well, and I'll say I shot it, or maybe in my sex talk that I did. Funnily enough, my dad, who's like 2 rooms away, always has asked me this question too. It's a bit of a weird one for me because I've always said like I find girls attractive, like not attractive in the sense that like I want to sleep with girls. I just think girls are more attractive than men because like facially, figures, like I just think that anyway. But for me, I wouldn't want to have a threesome because Josh and I have only been with each other, and so I feel like if he was being with another girl in front of me, I'd be really mad about it and jealous, and then like afterwards it would piss me off so much. So no, I don't think I could. If it was like Ariana Grande, probably. If it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity, then probably, but no, I don't think I could do that. Someone said worst date experience. Honestly, I've never been on a date except for with Josh. So it's not really a question that I can answer. I really don't want a shot, so I'm a bit like, should I just answer? There was a guy that I was like seeing just before Josh. Again, we didn't really have many dates. Like, we used to just, like, we went on a date to see the Titanic. Weird, I know, it was in the cinema. It was like the anniversary or something, and we went to go and see that in the cinema. That was fine, just a little bit awkward. Yeah, I don't really have any worst date experiences. I really don't want a shot though. I feel like I've kind of answered it, but I haven't because I've never actually had a proper date, so I'm just going to have some of my passion fruit martinis. If I have another shot now, I'm going to throw up, so. Someone said, are you excited for your birthday? To be honest, I wasn't. I explained this a little bit in my birthday vlog that'll be going up. I was excited for it because for me the new year is really shit and it's not like the start of a new year for me. For me, the start of my new year is after my birthday. I'm excited in the sense that I've got some time off next week and I'm going to do some filming, get some content done. I'm really excited for that. It's been really tough because I've had my period. I just feel quite shit. And obviously not being with Josh. My sister moved out, so it's just me, mum and dad, but honestly, like, they've done the best that they can. We've done some baking today. We're going to have a Domino's. I'm going to chill out tonight. Josh is FaceTiming me. Hang on. Hi, baby.
You filming?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I realised that. I was like, oh shit, I saw your message, I was like, oh fuck. Just like,
How annoying.
you look lovely.
Thank you.
Wow.
Right, so yeah, I excited for your birthday. Yeah, I was a bit like, not really sure. It's been an alright day, to be fair. Yeah, I wasn't, when this question was asked, I wasn't excited for my birthday. I was excited because I had the day off. Like, I don't work Fridays and it's Friday, so yeah, I was. But I was going to get more done, to be honest, than I have done today, so I'm feeling a bit crap about that. My video has got taken down, copyright, so great. Worst birthday present and who from? To be honest, I've never really received like a bad present. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, that's an awful present. The only thing I will say is Josh bought me this ring from Pandora for my 21st, and I'm by no means saying this is the worst present because it's lovely. It's this ring here. It's rose gold and it's got a circle, but what I'd initially asked him for was the square one. And when I opened it, I was like, oh, like, and I was really happy, like, I love it. But I told him a few months later, I was like, I'm not going to lie, I actually wanted the square one. And I'd shown it to him so many times, sent him screenshots, took him into the shop and tried it on, and he still got the wrong one. But it's alright, we learn. Josh actually asked me, how much is in your bank account right now? You guys, I can answer this. I don't like to talk about money, but just to be real, I don't make a lot. Currently, right now, so I actually put money away for monthly expenses, so that's like £100 that's still left to come out. Right now, I've got £292.09 in my bank account. Told you it wasn't exciting. What is something, this is from Josh, what is something you've done sexually that you'd never do again? I think we all know what the answer is. My dad's like 2 rooms away, so I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to come down to the microphone and tell you because my dad's like that. I think we all know what it's going to be. Anal. Never again. Thank you. Next one is, how many times a week/month do you masturbate? Josh, this isn't a sex talk. You can tell that we were in lockdown and we were apart because this boy, all these questions he sent me. How many times a week do you? It's relative. Like, girls go through cycles where you're in the mood or you're not in the mood. I'm on my period right now, and honestly, it makes me so horny. I would love to, but I just can't. I'd probably say on average, because there's like been weeks in lockdown especially where it's been like 4 times or 5 times that week, and then the following week not at all. So on average, if I had to average it out over the month, probably like twice a week, but nothing wild. If you had to swap lives with someone on YouTube, who would it be? I'm going to say Molly May, because I would say Ellie Darby, but she's obviously having a baby and getting married, and that is not where I'd want to be in my life right now, because obviously I'm a few years younger than her, and I'm 2 years younger than Ellie. And for myself, if I'm swapping lives completely and I become that person, I'd want to be Ellie, because I just love her so much. She's like my dream girl. But if I had to like swap like the way of life and what they do, Molly May, for sure. I love Molly May. I would just like the fact that she's like 2 years younger than me, or 1 year younger than me, I guess, because she'll be 22 this year. She's just an inspiration. Have you ever been in a fight? No, never been in a fight. I have slapped someone. I slapped this girl at school. I had reasons, but no, never like a proper fight. Someone else said you like to go out and get crazy. No, I really don't. Like, I don't really like clubbing because of my anxiety. I've left clubs before because I've been so, like, anxious. I don't really drink a lot, so no, definitely not. Do you talk to any of your exes? No, I don't really have exes. I do have one boy that was really, like, significant in my life. I don't talk to him anymore. It does upset me because I would like to be friends with him again, but he has now got a new girlfriend and I don't know how to... I don't know how to approach it because he does have a new girlfriend. For a long time he didn't, but obviously with Josh, it was hard for me to approach the situation. I don't think I really spoke to Josh about it. I have spoke to him a little bit. After our Say It or Shot It last time, there was some stuff that we discussed, and this one boy in particular was a big part of my life, and I would like to speak to him, but obviously Josh isn't too happy with that for reasons, and that's absolutely, like, fine, but he was part of my life for longer than Josh has been, at this point anyway, so yeah, I don't know how to approach that now, but I would like to talk to him. So Arthur, if you're watching this, that's not obviously his name, but yeah. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? No, I would say Arthur, who I just mentioned, was probably a little bit toxic in the sense that we were really close, we were really good friends, but we both used to hurt each other quite a lot. Like, but it wasn't toxic, it was just stupid kids. Like, we were 11 to 17. So, like, I liked him, he didn't like me, he liked me, I didn't like him. There was a lot of that back and forth, but I wouldn't say it was toxic, but it did really hurt me. And if you watch a mental health video, that was, like, the trigger of my mental health, so I guess you could say that. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? I have lots of weird dreams, I'm not gonna lie. I have loads of weird dreams. Last night I dreamt about all my friends from school, randomly. Last week I had a dream about this girl. There's this girl that I really don't like. I don't think about her to, like, not like her, but I don't like her. If I, like, was to see her, I wouldn't want to say hello. I never want to see her again. If she doesn't like me, that's absolutely fine. But I used to talk to her partner. I had a dream that she was in my house, which would never happen. She was in my house and she saw my messages with him, which again wouldn't happen because all the messages are, like, years old and they were on Snapchat and stuff. So she was looking at them, then, like, she was really mad at me, and then she realised that he had been doing it with lots of girls somehow, and then we, like, formed an alliance and was going after him, which would never happen because I have nothing but love, not love, but, like, you know what I mean, nothing but appreciation for him. Like, I've got no issues with him, but I do have issues with her, so we'd never form an alliance, she'd never be in my house, but yeah, that's probably it. Most embarrassing moment as an influencer. I'm not an influencer, first of all. I don't really have any embarrassing moments. So I guess I will short. I feel a little bit drunk. I've literally only had some chocolate today, so I've not eaten much. I'm just going to have a very tiny shot. I'm going to do the apple. I don't think I really like the raspberries, so I'm just going to do apple. This is 15%, you know. People hate on me, but it's quite strong. I'm just going to do a little one. How are you feeling about this lockdown? I'm not going to cover it too much because obviously it's quite a negative subject, but not great. I keep trying to say to myself, like, I am really lucky, I've got a roof over my head, I'm with my parents, I have a job, all of that kind of stuff. But for me, obviously, my birthday is today, it's mine and Josh's 5-year anniversary next Sunday, and we can't be together, and that is really crap. I think it's really necessary. I'd rather be in lockdown for the next 6 months and it be done with, but it's just the fact of us going in and out of lockdown that's really irritating. I'm working from home, which is absolutely fine, but yeah, I'm really excited actually to just work on me. Like, I'm off next week, so I'm excited to just work on me, get my routine down and get really focused this start of the year. But yeah, it's not great, is it? How are you coping without seeing your boyfriend for so long without sex? Fine, like, I don't need that to live, but yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, right now I really miss it. I've never had birthday sex and still got to wait. But we were talking about this last night because obviously we spent like 5 months apart and then we're back together for 2 months and then we're apart again. When we came back after that 5 months, it was electric. So like Josh was like, oh, you know, I'm just thinking about how it felt when we saw each other again, and I'm like, do you know what? As shit as it is, that's really exciting to know that's gonna happen. I'm excited for that. So as shit as it is, it's gonna be great again. So I can't wait for that. Have you ever done anything illegal? Yes. But she didn't say what, so I'm just gonna say yes. Biggest regret. My biggest regret is probably I did some bits with this boy, and I regret that. Like, I wouldn't take it back because obviously we live and we learn, but if I could have not done that, I would have not done that. Most you've been paid for a collab, so I actually haven't been paid for any collabs yet. I'm on like 6,000 followers, and I've been gifted quite a lot of things, which I'm so grateful for, but I haven't yet been paid for any collaborations or promotions. But the things I've been gifted is enough. Like, I've had like £200 worth of clothes from Lasula. Like, I'm just so grateful for that. So nothing. Any influencers you don't like? No, I don't really like saying I don't like people because I don't know them personally. So to say I don't like them would be really wrong because I've never met them. If I was to say an influencer that I like, my dad, I'm sorry, an influencer that I don't like their content. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really look at people that I don't want to, so I can't really answer that question. So I guess I will shot. Which I don't want to do. But yeah, back to the sours. Some Pepsi before I die. Most tragic thing you've done whilst drunk? I can tell this story. So I had a Halloween party when I was at college. Was that at college? It must have been my first year of college. I can't remember who was there. This is how bad it is, but I had a Halloween party, which was really fun. Like, it was a really fun night, and me and my friend's ex-boyfriend kept sneaking into the garage to have this vodka that was like 45% vodka. It's like the extra strength Smirnoff, if you know, you know. And we kept shotting it. We're like, oh my god, this is so fun, I don't feel anything. And then, oh my god, I was so drunk, it was crazy. To the point where I was trying to be sick in my bathroom. My mum had to kick everyone out. That's really embarrassing. But everyone had a sick night, so I can't really complain. And then I remember I laid on my sofa and I was like, Mum, and she was so mad at me. And I was like, Mum. And then she was like, what? And I was like, can you take my eyelashes off? Because if I go to sleep with them on, my eyes will get stuck together. So she had to take my lashes off. It's not that tragic, but again, I don't really drink a lot, so yeah, that's funny. There's some really boring ones that I'm just not going to answer. How many people have you slept with? I can answer that. 1. Who's the most jealous bitch that follows you on Insta? To be honest, I don't have anyone that's jealous on Instagram anymore because everyone that was like toxic in my life has been blocked. I've actually got a severely long block list now. There was girls that were just like stalk me, like they viewed my shit and not like it or anything, so I just got rid of them. Which Instagram influencer program that you have is the worst? I'm with 2 influencer programs, if you are aware. Sophie Louise Coaching and Georgia Portigallo. They're both amazing. I wouldn't say anything bad about either of them. They're both incredible. I can't really answer that. So I have to shot. I could literally pass out, you guys. I'm just going to do like the tiniest bit because I actually will pass out. Name all your exes and why you split up. I don't really have any exes, but if I go for like the boys I was seeing, there's Arthur. We ended because he was just in love with this other girl. Broke my heart. Yeah, that's sad. There's another guy, let's call him, I have to name them. I can't name, I'm going to name him Arthur. There was a guy named Russell. We were just seeing each other for a few weeks, so it just ended because it just wasn't right. Who else is there? I don't really have any exes. There's a few boys that I was like talking to. None of them were my boyfriends, so yeah. Have you ever cheated? No. But if you do know, Josh and I went on a break last year now. It was in July. Part of that was because my head was kind of turned, Love Island terms. We had a really bad time in lockdown 1.0. Josh wasn't giving me much attention. I was working really hard. There was one boy that I was like talking to, and I was a bit like, do I like you? You're going to cut off, hang on. I was like, do I like you? What's going on here? So I kind of explored that. Josh is fully aware of that. So it wasn't cheating, but I was talking to somebody, so no, but yeah. What's the worst thing you've done on a night out? I was on a night out once with my friend Lewis and this other girl, and I went to go to the toilet. This isn't like that bad. I went to go to the toilet and I just fell flat on my face. You know when you're walking, I felt really confident. I was walking through room 2, getting to the toilet, and I just fell. I don't know how I fell, but I fell flat on my face, and someone came over and was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was like, yeah. And it was really embarrassing, but there was another time me and Josh were at this club, and he was like, right, go and like dance with some boys and then I'll go and dance with some girls. So I did, and then this boy was like trying to get too close and Josh was like, no, and then took me away, and then he couldn't do it, so I was quite bad in that situation. But yeah. Worst collab? I've never really had like a bad collab. Like everyone that I've worked with has been amazing. Yeah, I can't really answer that, so I'm not gonna shot because I haven't actually eaten today and I'm gonna pass out. So I'm just gonna down some my drink. So that is actually it. I hope you guys liked the say it or shot it. I'm a little bit drunk. I'm gonna have to go and have my Domino's ASAP. I need to FaceTime Josh because he's got me a really special video. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye!